B Charlotte D Cosplay, and you're watching The View from the Middle.
If you have spent much time in Wichita Falls, Texas, you know that the alternative to the typical rodeos or gun show is usually a knife show or a different rodeo. Now, I have nothing against rodeos and gun shows, but sometimes it's nice to see something different come along. I was pleasantly surprised recently when I happened to stumble across an event on Facebook for Animania at the Multipurpose Event Center in Wichita Falls. If you aren't familiar with anime, it's a style of hand-drawn and computer animation that originated in Japan. Some of the more famous anime characters include Naruto, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Tennessee Eagle 3. Okay, Tennessee Eagle 3 is an anime, but he's got a pretty cool channel. You need to check him out. Anyway, to be honest, my first thought was, I really don't know anything about anime. But being like a mini Comic-Con, I knew it wouldn't just be anime, and that was evident as soon as I arrived with a Jurassic Park vehicle sitting outside. Pretty cool to see something from one of my favorite movies, and we even get to take a look inside. I didn't see a glass of water waiting for the dinosaurs to come through, but there might be a few park brochures in the back. I do want to mention that I went on the last day of the event, and it was fairly early in the day, so the crowd was a little thin when I got there. Also, I can't use a lot of the audio because there was music playing, and we all know the story about copyright claims and stuff like that on YouTube. One of the great things about events like this is you can come dressed as yourself, but it's fun to see some of the inventive costumes people who attend wear. Some of them are recognized, and to be honest, some of them I didn't, but I definitely spotted Black Widow. My favorite character. More on her in a bit. There were a lot of vendors on hand, including these guys that have a game. Well, I'm going to let him explain it.
Pachinko.
Pachinko, I don't know.
Japanese arcade machine.
Oh, okay.
In the American sense, though, it's a pinball machine in a Planko board in a slot machine in a video game.
Okay.
So Japan, in other words.
Yeah, okay.
Well, the whole object is, this controls are hard, it's all electronic, so
yeah.
You just turn and hold it. The more you turn it, the harder the ball gets shot out. Here's the shoot for the ball. You turn it too far, just like a regular pinball, it's just gonna go around and you're gonna lose it.
Okay.
But once you're aiming for this part right here, but once it hits this part right here, it's no longer a pinball machine, it's a Planko board at that time. That falls down, bounces off the pins, and you want it to land in the center like a regular Planko board.
Okay.
And then after that, it turns into a slot machine or a video game.
What?
Because there's nothing that will draw kids in like an old fat man playing a game, I took a turn at the pinball Planko slot machine thing. I honestly don't know if I did any good or not.
Keep going. And there she goes.
Well, that's different.
I hope you enjoyed it.
There was definitely no lack of things you could take home with you. Pillows, t-shirts, coffee cups. Pretty much anything you can think of was made available. Some of it even reminded me of a fellow YouTuber. I also stopped in at Mongo's Memorabilia, where he had some great autographs from stars of Sons of Anarchy, The Walking Dead, Star Wars, and even a young Burt Reynolds. Of course, no event like this would be complete without the professional cosplayers, and this display really caught my eye with all of my favorite characters, but alas, the cosplayer wasn't available. Hey, wait a minute. She looks familiar. There were several artists at Animania. One that really caught my eye was Jamaica Murphy. She had some incredible artwork on hand and was even working on more while she was in her booth. I also met author Henry Melton and made my only purchase, a book called The Copper Room, which he even autographed for me. And that was pretty neat. Making one last round through the impact, I finally met the cosplayer that captured my attention earlier. Turns out I had already come across her earlier and didn't realize it. My favorite character. B Charlotte D Cosplay was kind enough to do the intro for this video. I never asked anybody to do that before, but she was very welcoming and made it easy. I didn't tell her at the time, but it was my birthday when I made this video, so thanks for the birthday present, Charlotte. This is the second year for Animania in Wichita Falls, and hopefully it's here to stay. I had a great time while I was there, and I'm going to give you one last look around to close things out. Links are in the description. Also have links at the end of the video. Thanks for watching.